average like gameplay time, and I think we should finish this game today based on that. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Alright. This is good. Hoy se termina el cast. Creo que hoy terminamos. I'm good. How are you, Sin? Hello, Kevin. Yeah, we're gonna find. I actually still have no idea who it could be. Like, it could be anyone. I'm just like, you know, like how clueless people are, like in the first few rounds of games, like Among Us or like Goose Goose Duck. Those kind of like social deduction games. Like in the first few rounds, everyone just passes, like skips the voting, because you're not sure who it could be. I feel like that. Like, I would skip everyone. Hello, Vox. Es que vinieron todos pensando. ¿Nadie te insultó? No vi nada, solo vi que estaban conversando. Kinda lost my voice last night. Wait, what? My voice is fine now. I just continue to talk about. As well, what happened? Did you shout a lot, or is that from like a sore throat? Pero el fin de semana todo bien. No dormí mucho porque estaba intentando terminar algo y al final no era ni siquiera para esa semana. Pero está bien, lo adelanté. Es lo bueno. I don't remember where we left off last time.
A picture frame.
With no picture.
Picture frame with no picture? That's just suspicious. Why is that not like food?
It's tidier than the notebook.
So, even the most well-used notebooks start off blank.
It's tidier than the notebook.
So, even the most well-used, you know,
I
would look at it.
Look closer. It looks like...
Wait a minute. Earth in the middle. Sun on the... How old is this thing?
Rotate the 5 planets, the sun and the moon around the middle. Rotate? What? What do you mean by that? Or is it like... We need to make a match. Something, I'm not sure why. I wasn't able to really talk much at all, and when I did, my voice would come out as... I see. That's strange. For it to happen all of a sudden. Not really yelling either, my voice was fine the whole day, and maybe it was just like a cold. Se está jugando con eso. La verdad no sé qué estoy haciendo. I thought it was this, but it kind of doesn't seem right. Will this fit? Everything else kind of does not. Now we're missing one. Right? Kind of looks like something like this it could be. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just assuming I have to line it up with like the lines, but it's kind of strange though. Oh, there we go.
No, that was it.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Amazing.
Did you hear that?
There's a little hatch
A
underneath.
bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's
Okay.
research.
Golden beetle. Name for it. The skeleton composed of mineral. If its exoskeleton is made of, wouldn't it be heavy? It causes ill fortune to those who see it. Interesting.
The bell
What do
jar,
people-
the bell.
I think that's the only thing we can get from here.
Yeah, it's too cloudy.
It's also daytime.
Thanks. No sé qué jugaré. Ahí veré. Are the check marks there? Cause I already saw like that.
So, we found what's up with this golden beetle. Is this something you're studying?
I can't help you, I'm afraid. I think it must be something left behind by a previous inhabitant of Tangle Tower. I'm not
What
the
do you
first
mean?
scientist to ever walk these halls, you know.
Well, it wasn't in the
Do
halls.
you like bugs?
It was in
I
your
like
astronomy
Hercules
tower.
beetles. I don't like bugs. I don't like any bugs actually. They kind of look like aliens. En Minecraft no me abre con el programa que uso para hacer streams. Tengo que ver cómo arreglar. What will an astrologist something
Curious
about
little thing, isn't it? Do you know what she keeps in there?
Nothing. At the moment. It was empty when we opened it.
There's
How
pretty bugs.
bizarre.
Can't a woman keep an
They
empty
are,
egg in her
but-
room?
I don't want to look them like I can look them in like pictures. I don't want to look at them like in real life. Tenía problemas con Streamlabs. Por eso estoy usando OBS. I'm calling it Penny is the cult. Wait, who was Penny? I don't even remember anymore. Who was it? Ah, the pretty lady! Watching Cobra Kai Season 6, the final. Is it fun? I've been like binge watching the, what was it, Dr. House? Really fun, but now I'm thinking I should like watch something else. I saw there was another like show in Netflix that was also like doctors. So I was thinking about watching that, but maybe I could watch something different. Puppy? Sticking with the painting. No sospecho de nadie. Cualquiera podría ser. Who would kill Freya? Maybe? I don't know actually. Let's ask him about
Ah,
Penny.
Penelope.
Penny's your niece, is that right?
At this moment in time, until she
That wasn't
marries the
fun?
gardener,
We had a huge
She'll
fight
still be
scene
your
that's-
niece.
but
What?
she'll depart from the world of
Did
the
it end like
pointers
with
and
a
join
not
the
satisfying
fellows.
ending?
Like rats deserting a
When my
sinking
dad is
ship.
finished, this game will be replaced. Should I play Ace Attorney after this? I'll definitely do that. Consider. Dun, 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 dun. Right? Flora definitely knows. Right? Maybe she's too like shocked to say it. Do you think she will speak like at the end of the game? I hope she does.
Nobody could deny her talent. She was remarkable, artistically gifted, but also highly intelligent.
Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
Oh,
Was she ever interested in astronomy?
I
I
see.
don't think she was. The fault may well
My
lie with me
my
for
favorite
failing
show?
to inspire her. But I think she was
favorite
captivated by
show
more
is
tangible
The Good
things here
Place.
on Earth. My daughter
Not like I
loved
watched
her.
many series,
Fiona
but
too.
like that
said,
show was
in
like,
the last year or so, more and more I began
very
to notice her
interesting.
by herself, wandering the gardens at the most peculiar hours. She must have explored every inch of the grounds 100 times over. Quite a restless spirit, I think. I'm surprised she chose to live at Tangle Tower as long as she did.
If I remember clearly. Todos están sospechando gente de personas diferentes. Hello, Ardies. Oli. I remember clearly Flora was there when the murder happened. If she just talked, right? If only she'd talk. Maybe she has like some sort of trauma. That's why she can't talk. But also, she like never really talked, right?
What do you want me to say? He's the gardener.
He's a member of the family.
Yeah, but not the Pointer family.
What happened to his parents, do you know?
His father, Flint, is Felix's brother. Strange man. Don't think anybody knows what happened to him, but he certainly doesn't live here anymore.
What about his mother?
Emily? I've not met her. She never actually married into the fellow family. Her relationship with Flint was, it was short-lived. My Poppy, my pride and joy. Exceptionally talented pianist from a young age. She... Hold on. Why is she on your list of suspects?
Because she's a
True,
suspect.
Dad. He's like, no,
I
not
can
my
personally
Poppy.
vouch for her innocence. She'd never... Well, the truth is, she loved Freya very dearly.
They say love and
If you
hate
don't
are
mind me
two
asking,
sides of the same
what
coin.
happened to Poppy's mother?
Primrose? She was Flora's sister, a Remington by birth. The playing field has never really been even
Creo que
since
el
she
jardinero
left.
solo dijo que es una
Where did she go?
Away. She went away.
Sending us on this walker's chase to get the target of her back. Maybe. Maybe this was all planned. To confuse us.
Ah, yes, the heiress of Tangle Tower. Goodness
such a
knows
thing?
what'll happen when she takes charge. I dare say she'll confiscate my telescope and replace it with a microscope.
She
That
doesn't
sounds
seem to
fun.
be the type to impress her will on others.
Still, keep an eye on her. Dangerously intelligent, that one.
You sound jealous. Wait, are you two science rivals?
Oh no, we operate on very different wavelengths. Literally.
Dangerous? I was actually kinda suspicious of Fifi. Just cause like they show her as liking Freya so much. And like it might be like a shocking.
He should
Like,
learn to make
truth.
the most of his lot in life. And he does have
I
a
guess
lot
I just like plot twists.
in life.
You're talking about money?
Among other things, but
maybe
yes,
I
he
am the
currently has
culprit.
agency over a small fortune.
Who knows?
That is, if he hasn't already squandered it or lost it.
You two don't get on?
Oh,
No, no,
we're
no
the
lo he jugado,
best
pero
of
sí
friends.
lo tengo. Tengo el juego. Nadie me cae mal.
I don't especially want to talk about myself. Introspection often leads to vanity.
Wait, does it?
Why don't we discuss the moons of Jupiter instead?
This is such an interesting
I'm
character.
not sure if we have time. Aren't there like 10 of them?
83.
Yeah, we don't have
83?
time.
Wait. Jupiter has 83 moons, did he say?
Hard to read, that one, but she seems to know what she's doing.
She's kind of mean.
You know, I simply
She's just kind
assumed
of mean.
all detectives were sharp, rigorous, and thorough. Then, of course, I met you. A listless soul drifting through the ether.
What's
I find
wrong
it
with
very
her?
fun.
Not
Like
sure.
his hand movements,
She's
his
always
arm
been
movements
troubled.
were
Comes
like
from a dysfunctional family. I'd say you could ask her about it, but I think you might find that to be a bit of a dead end.
I guess Flora never really talked since a young age. What we could ask.
Not exactly a wealth.
It's enough.
The most important thing is that she's been. Right.
What a precious photograph. She hasn't changed a bit, has she?
Who?
She hasn't changed a bit.
If you don't know, Perhaps I don't either.
No, we already know.
Freya was well acquainted with the abstract, I'll say that much.
What does it look like to you?
To
Like
me,
a boulder.
it's a big, red thing.
What a fascinating interpretation.
Big red
He's right,
boulder.
though. It is a big red thing.
Maybe there's something that looks similar.
Well now, that is most definitely none of my business. Quite possibly none of yours either.
What does he mean?
I find that painting to be in rather bad taste.
Oh, yeah?
The knife with real
Well,
blood
I
on
think
it. The whole thing is rather vulgar.
Maybe Freya was drawing. Maybe Freya was drawing her mom. Oh no, it's not her mom. Her friend. Maybe Freya was just painting Flora holding this bird's feather, and everyone just misinterpreted it as being a knife. Maybe. I don't know why you would like draw someone holding a knife. It's kind of. Oh, parece ese TikTok. No sé, pero tengo el enlace para ir ahí, acá, creo que en la descripción. Pero no he subido nada mucho tiempo. Let's kind of me one. It's just cool. It's very chill. Kind of. I mean, everyone has their preferences. I like her personality. She also has a really nice voice. Okay, buen provecho, Niver. Oh, wait, we still haven't gone here. What is this room? Oh, it's here. Wait. Oh, because we already talked with everyone. Right?
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
That too.
Someone definitely was behind.
Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound.
Wasn't the
Lasted
afternoon?
about 3 seconds.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
I didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs. Just outside my room.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually, she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter.
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope.
Maybe it
She
is
was
Penny.
heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer. So I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's disappointing.
Everything
What
matches,
is?
right?
All the statements line up with each other.
Right.
And they don't just line up. Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
Ooh! It was a planned murder. Everyone plotted together? There's more than one culprit. Imagine that. And what if it's everybody? Maybe everybody had some kind of like... Oh, what do you call it? Maybe everyone had some negative feelings towards Freya, or like they had some problems, issues in the past. You give everyone of us like by one a personal message. A personal message. I don't know what I will tell everyone though. I don't know. I'm more of a listener than a speaker. Funny enough. I don't know what I would say. Oh no, that body. Come on, Penelope, let's go back to our rooms. You're right, actually. That's kind of strange. But I guess eventually everyone left, so... Wait, no one reported this to the, like, authorities? Did they all just, like... Right. Fifi and Poppy just said, let's research this paint. And the rest were just like, okay, we gotta leave too. And they just left Freya's body there? What? Now that I think about it, that's kind of strange. I agree with them. You want a personal message? I don't know what I would say. ¿Estás queriendo deshacerse de la tipa? Creo que sí. Yo, an English stream. It changes everything. Probably made the detective stay outside with all that went down, right? Maybe it needed to be like a... Alright. One more pie come into the room. Maybe they wanted it to be like an insiders thing. Maybe everyone did plot it together. Maybe there's no culprit because everyone's the culprit except Flora. Yeah, the lore is good. Like I actually like really enjoy like the past game, the first game, and this game. They're all very good. I like this kind of like mystery game. Although I'm very bad at like guessing who the like culprit is, but it's fine. Elevador, sí. Es que entró mi mamá y me volteé a verla. What is poop? Poop. You still have 6 days to prepare? I don't have 6 days to prepare because I have no time to prepare.
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all.
No, I already saw. So, which means what happens if... What am I supposed to do now? I need help, Sally. Someone's dying. It cannot be. Everyone's working together. Let's try again. What if we question Flora again? Poor Flora. Maybe I shouldn't bother her. ¿Qué tal es el...? Hola, Mar. El juego está muy... Se traba mucho. Pero creo que es un problema con la versión PC. Y me dio mucho miedo. No hice nada, solo caminé. They're all in cahoots and Flora is the one who... Maybe everyone is trying to protect Flora. That's also a very good like theory.
There it is. The looks that way.
I think that must be a feather. That could be a feather. Like this? Maybe she was holding this instead of a knife. But how could she be holding the feather of an extinct bird? Or maybe she was.
Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
I think I already questioned her about this.
I really thought she was gonna say something there.
Oh right, I remember. We still have to solve this harp mystery thing. They're right though, it sounds like they're all purposefully justifying each other. Oh, it's possible they were there for an hour. Or maybe a bit less than an hour, but I think 30 minutes is enough for them to like come up with a story. Actually reminded me of a Olympus Company character named. I don't know any of the characters beyond that. Wait, why didn't we put this back?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh yeah, Tangle.
Tour.
Oh, we didn't? I want to put it back. Where did we saw? Oh. Where did we see? Alright.
I'm still.
Should we take another look?
I'm also still not sure about it. It doesn't seem like this puzzle can be solved
Let's
yet.
come back later.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare.
Is it working?
No. What animal?
Hawk.
Right, a hawk bear lizard.
Oh, right. I thought maybe we could solve that now. And get like extra hints, but I guess not. What could we interrogate again? Always thinking. There's something else we can ask, but I don't know what it could be. Let's ask him about Pointer.
Percival Pointer. Yes, good old. So, what do you reckon? See the murderer?
I don't know, maybe.
Why is he asking
We still
so
need.
That is not
suspiciously?
information we're willing to share at this time.
Sally's so
I'm
smart.
just saying, keep an eye on him. Holds on to a lot of bitterness, does old Pointer. Just because he's always struggled to support his family. Slightly pathetic,
Alright.
And
So-
how long have you known him?
really. Over 35 years.
Childhood friends? Rivals?
Don't know if I'd do him the honor of considering him my
Oh,
rival.
what's his name? Or Pointer said to be suspicious or keep an eye on Fifi, and Felix told us to keep an eye on Pointer. What does that mean? But there's more volunteers, but I'll just give her my personal message. Ah! I will do this thing. Oh my god. I'm sorry about that. This time my dad came by. Yes, my dad came by. And he like he was like, help me order this thing from Amazon, I guess. He's like, I need to order this thing online. And he was like, alright, so type this thing. And he was like, wait, scroll. Alright, buy this one. And he was telling me like the story of why he needed to buy this thing. The vaccine said that as soon as mom said that. Yes! Oh, what's that? Making a bad decision eating... Wait, you're only eating cookies? Not as a dessert? Or you have like a lot of... like a big lunch? Sometimes you just want something like light or like a dessert for dinner if you have a kind of a big lunch. Alright. Oh, hello Nova. Alright, what were you doing?
Quite the character,
Just cookies?
eh? A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just meant to, because we both wear,
I guess that sounds like something like
red capes.
I would do back in college, so...
Has she questioned
Maybe
you
I
yet?
shouldn't say anything.
If you call that questioning, she seemed bored by everything I had to say. I heard on the grapevine, supposedly Hawkshaw is searching for some rare item.
Hawkshaw is not a
Something
detective, but
called
a treasure
the
hunter.
golden Beetle. Honestly, it's probably a bunch of sensationalist rubbish.
Wait, she's part of like
You
that
reckon?
weird group that was
Why,
looking for
sure.
mythical
There
creatures?
is no treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
Because I would have heard of it.
Let's show him the papers. The Golden Beetle papers. Understandable. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're not having cookies for dinner every day, maybe it's fine. Yeah, maybe Hawkshaw she's lying about her identity. Right, let's show him the Golden
What's
Beetle.
this all about? Some kind of rare jewel?
I'm pretty sure the research is about a real insect.
If it's made of gold, then it's made of gold.
90% gold. He didn't say anything. He just told me that such a thing does not exist. Let's see.
Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
What do I do to pull up the last like part?
Fitz? I don't trust him. He's slippery. Never commits to anything.
He told me to not
Brain
trust
like
two
an
people so
onion.
far.
An onion?
Did you two have an argument?
No, but my daughter doesn't like him at all. And I trust Fiona's judgment entirely. She's a very vigilant young woman.
Alright.
Penelope seems to have really settled into a groove. She struggled a bit when she was younger. Always a little estranged.
How come?
Well, she was
Yeah.
mostly raised by her uncle. And he really only makes
Yeah,
time
this
for
is
his
fine.
own
There are times I
daughter.
skip meals
Now,
if I
of
have
course,
like too
she's
big of a
bringing the
meal
two
before.
families together through her marriage. It's a nice gesture.
So if you're still feeling full
heartfelt,
from your
but futile.
prior meal, if it's fine. No he probado Minecraft Dungeon. Similar to Chi-Chi's dad in Dragon Ball. Who's that character? I saw you. So when you said Chi-Chi, you meant Nana from Genshin. What's your name based off of that one? There's a Valorant character with a name similar to Sin's?
Poppy's a
I did not
good
know
friend
about
to
this.
my daughter. Always has been. I think they get on well because they're so different.
Different, like how?
Poppy is, she's quite introspective, good with feelings. Fiona,
good feelings.
not so much. Still, Poppy always seems to be sulking about something.
The heavy, heavy price of emotional intelligence.
Alright, I asked him about everyone. So now can we get... No? Who do we need to talk with? To change the bunnies. Ah, that just reminds me of that one song. I don't even know where the song is from. But I just heard the song. I won't sing it. Because I don't think it's appropriate. But it has a good fun melody, I guess. Yeah, it is. It is also in Japanese, right? I just had to... Is it Vegeta or is it Vegeta or Vegeta? No, none of the options are right. How dare you swipe up? I'm not sure what this is about. Oh, Overwatch. Señata. Actually, that does sound kind of similar. I had not thought about it, but what are we most suspicious about? Like suspicious of? I already got unlocked like the. Maybe there's some like clues we have not like unlocked yet. I'm just piñata and seeing combined. Piñata. I mean, there's like space for a row, like another row of clues, hints. So maybe.
Yeah, it's a.
There are weeds in there.
It's an aquarium.
Could be anymore. This one has a big. How
So
very
maybe we're missing something.
It's not locked.
That is known as the Ox King. Is this from Dragon Ball? Leaving even Sin Lord. Yes. Is Sin a piñata? Protect the piñata. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? ¿Qué me enseñarías insultos y enseñarle palabras buenas? Señata was fun to use? I think I've used Señata once. Or not. I don't even remember which character this was. I might have used it once or so. A white bear piñata. Protect the piñata.
A little chart. Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Oh right, there was this that we never really used.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
I wonder if that's like something to misguide us. Like, you know how in escape rooms there's like a lot of things that look like it could be clues, but it's just nothing. Just to make you lose time.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
I wonder if
She's very
talk.
kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
If both of them are the quiet type, if they're together, do they talk or do they just spend time in silence together? Because there are definitely people you can do that with. Like just hang out without saying anything.
I imagine you don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see
No.
Pointer, sometimes.
Creo que
He's
no.
always curious about what I'm growing in the
Yo no
greenhouse.
me sé los de
Asks
hasta
me
mi
about the
propio
birds,
país.
too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
Behind the name Nova?
Any idea who this is?
No idea.
He definitely knows.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've
Not
tried
anymore?
in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
How before is before.
Wait, those are mine, the earmuffs. They went missing about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No.
The earmuff.
I wear them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
What? Was that not it? His eyes glow when I click at him. Like, look at his eyes. And they glow. Why? It's not human. Puedes referir a los amigos de varias maneras, por ejemplo, causa pata, lechera, batería, mano. A mí me enseñaron causa, pero las otras no sabía. Nova can be related to astronomy. I guess. He's antisocial like before. I mean, there must be good points about being like silent, just doing what you like, staying away from people. Stuff from Star Rail comes from the word stellar, so they must be similar. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin. Habla causa con... Puedes decir habla causa. Habla causa. No sé cómo decirlo.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although, the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting.
So it's just like an abstract painting, not like a real object. Maybe that's what he means. Right?
Felix made that? Huh. That's quite sweet, really.
That was not the reaction I expected. The real name I used before Nova was Supernova. Or still reminds me of this artist who wrote a Christmas song named Naughty. What? Se concluye la clase de hoy. La clase los jueves no por mucho. Alright, let's see. What else have we asked him about?
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. That's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Are there alchemists in this game? Why is he silent? He's like not gonna reveal the truth.
Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they like her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
The song is a banger. Do you think in Spanish or English? I don't know. Maybe in Spanish, or maybe in both. No idea. What does a nova do? First into supernova and then explodes and another nova piercing that supernova's place. he? It feels like a phoenix. Like being reborn? Is it that kind of idea? In a way? I had a multitude of names and ultimately you said I would see. If I wrote your name, I just thought of the Marvel superhero. Del espacio y física cuántica. No, están hablando de dónde salió el nombre que usan.
That belongs to Poppy.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
Wow.
I'm not sure.
Who placed it there? I thought that was something that was always there.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what...
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
I think we need more hints. Those boxes have like letters, like numbers, like Roman numbers. This one also has a number. That means we're missing like a lot of hints. Strange. I feel like we found most of it. You know, is the one I created when I was 6 years old. That's so long ago. Maybe, I don't know. That's a long time ago for me. Let's look at my big brother's Lego collection at the time I thought blocks. Reminds me of like the block people from like the Genshin event. Very cute, very cute. Tiny is actually my idea. I was high school, but just put the word doppel from the word doppelganger. Nice. No me ser un hombre feo si tengo el mismo usuario que otros. Started with books and I liked Harry Blossom, so I decided to block some. Ah, that's nice. That's a cute combination. My Genshin kids. King Sin, King of Rocks. Really something we have it.
It's a big stone.
First one too.
I don't know. What could it be? Maybe we go back to Penny. I asked her about most things. Ask about
a
people.
fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told.
But she also likes
Studied them
birds, so that
professionally at one point.
means
I think her father taught her.
Are you
she
friends?
could have been
with
holding
Flora?
a feather.
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
A little
She's
bit
one
friends.
for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
I can see that.
I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it.
She said it. Poor Philly.
I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable.
Oh. Look, you made the model.
A bit vain to carve wooden figurines of oneself, isn't it?
Why did they make
If I'm not
oneself everyone else?
mistaken, that little red and white one is supposed to be a bird of some kind.
Ah, that's the bird! That's this bird! The bird with the knife-like feathers. What does that mean? I had not noticed it. But if he carved it, it's because he saw it somewhere, right? Which means she was holding a feather. Maybe. I don't know. Well, you're my daughter. What was your code name before Celeste? I guess no code name. Pretty much just my given name. It's kind of modified, but no real like other name. Oh, you play Genshin? I should play Genshin again soon. It's been a while. Let's see, is there any events coming soon? Maybe? The raccoon? I was a raccoon. Maybe? Maybe. I decided I'm pulling for Cheska. I still can't get over like the what was it, like the leaks I saw of her flying. What was it, in the giant gun? Her giant gun. Very funny. I don't know why. I want to pull for the other character. What's the like white-ish, grayish haired lady? My friend told me like, oh, the grandma. I was like, wow, what do you mean? Is she like old? I don't know anything about the lore. I'm like behind again. ¿De cómo nació? Es que yo sabía que quería hacer mi personaje como que con algo que tenía que ver con como con el cielo o la luna y el sol. Y pues de ahí salió. She was the one activating it. Oh, that's interesting. Spirit Lord Rambler, yeah, that's one I'm thinking probably. Also, the one that appears in the art, maybe a little bit behind Mabuika. I don't know what's her name. I feel like I should know it.
I know a lot of people rather like. I find it overbearing, and for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew.
She was more troubled. Alright, let's go talk. I don't know if we should talk with Puppy. We already got her like unlocked her love question thing. I wanna fly around.
Spooky murder.
Spooky murder match.
Fly around.
Oh, whatever it is.
Well, it is. Gotta practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Broken glass. Oh, there's also a crack in this. What does that mean? Cracked glass. Oh!
Oh, whatever it is.
Well, it's gotta practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Guys! This is the creature from the first game. I just got an achievement about finding like statues of this certain creature. Now that I think about it, is this not the creature from the first game? Me llamo Celeste. What are the plus twist was of Rey as the culprit and the victim? That could totally be it. The biggest plot twist ever. Wow, okay. Sí, estaba en este partido. Yeah, the Swamp Monster. Yes, the lore. I love it when they connect games. It's very interesting.
Oh, you've been to the greenhouse? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess.
Okay.
But kind of unsettling, with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, he does that.
And his eyes shine.
Never seen that one before. Was it in the greenhouse?
No, we found it in Penny's room.
Right.
1.
Yep.
25.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
I think he's the only one seeing the problem. Alright, guess we go back. I don't know what I need to talk to. Look at the kind my niche game like this that I can recommend to you is World of Goo. World of Goo? Sounds like slimes. Oh, why really asked him about this? I wanted to ask him about the bird.
Where did you find that?
It was in the library.
That's the bird
Really? How odd.
Why did he say how odd?
We already solved it.
Yeah, we already solved it. What else could there be?
It's a barometer.
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't.
Maybe we go to Fifi. Maybe she can help us with the... What do we call it? ¿Splatoon? No sé, pero me están preguntando... me estaban diciendo que jugara Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright. Creo que también se le dice así. I've seen people play Splatoon, but I myself have never played it before. Let's ask her about...
Now this is interesting. Where did you find it?
In the astronomy tower.
And yet, it does not concern the field of astronomy.
Someone.
Nope.
Someone
In
eat
fact,
it.
you could even say that entomology is the exact opposite of astronomy.
Yeah. You could.
I would not say that, however.
Oh. You wouldn't?
No,
This is
it would be
trolling.
quite naive. To study science in any field is to study the
Well, like
connections
that,
between all matter
your
in the
natural
universe,
assumptions will turn
living
wrong with
or
evidence.
inanimate.
My mind will be blown then. Really, every time I'll be like, ooh, that's a plot twist. Ok, no dormí, perdón. No te preocupes, descansa. Gracias por venir. No entiendo inglés y claro que te entendí, pero lo puedes otra vez. No sé qué fue lo que dije.
Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
Someone else went to the music room. Wait. Someone else went into the music room must have been someone who was above, right?
Haven't seen this one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable.
I didn't find it sincere. I was just like, oh, adorable. Like those shows that make you root for someone that gives evidence that makes you question the character, and you're like, no, this cannot be. I'll be in denial all over again. Gracias, chao, Nive. Like the likable character becomes a villain. I mean, if it's once in a while or like just one time in one story, I guess it's fine. But if it's constantly happening, did I get disconnected for a bit there? Paimon was the main antagonist in Genshin all along, like, I can't imagine. Alright, like, with this whole thing about her name being, like, a demon's name or something like that, right? That applies to, like, all of the Archons too, right?
Don't look at me. I didn't break
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes. I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Someone else has touched the piano.
It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
I found them lying around. I think they belonged to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones, like he's in the recording studio with his guitar.
That's cute.
No?
If they do belong to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
This morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway. Can't remember exactly.
Wait, what? Did the events happen today? Like the murder? No, it cannot be. This morning. Because apparently they were, Fitz and Poppy were in like that, like, upstairs, outdoors garden thing in the afternoon. Kind of confused about the timeline now.
Those petals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual.
Where's the suspense?
Is that supposed to be Flora?
Possibly.
Oh. How nice.
Come on. This is LUVCO. Nos vemos el miércoles. I remember, I wonder why they put like demon names to the archons. There must be a reason why, right? There was also a demon thing.
Are they...
Whatever they are, it's like a little parade of floating...
Are they...
Yeah, I remember in the beginning,
Whatever
people
they
were
are,
saying
I'll
she looks
like a little
Kiana.
parade of floating spirits.
Yeah. Who should we go to? Who should we go to? Seems like they will play the piano.
Curious creature, isn't it? Some sort of amphibious bipedal fishman.
Playing a trumpet.
Does he know it's a
Playing
fishman?
a trumpet, yes. Pointer property originally, purloined by the fellows. Typical.
Why is he like that?
What kind of flower is that?
We're not sure. I think it might be the only one of its kind.
Primrose would know. My wife was a floriculturalist. Best in the field. That's a flower joke, but she was.
Interesting.
Oh, best in the field. Alright.
Isn't the process...
It's not really decaying. It's plastic.
It's becoming one with
For
nature,
sure,
all the same.
The theory is that the trap... Well, there's like eons. There's so many theories out there. And some sound like really convincing, right? Sometimes, like, when I get like the lore or like the theory videos, like shorts, I watch them and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Amazing. And I don't know if that's true. Petals. Where have we seen red petals? I don't think we have. Maybe go back to Flora and show it to her.
You haven't seen this yet, have you?
Are we spoiling the surprise?
It's a little model of you. Who were the other people next to you?
Wait. Who are the other people next to her? One of them is Freya. One of them, the other thing is the bird. Who's the man? Who's the man? I haven't seen any bald characters, right? There's one top. This is a discount texto del director de Buscaminas. No me acuerdo. Creo que tenía problemas técnicos y pues me puse a jugar Buscaminas. Es que antes de que hiciera streams, de chiste le decía a mis amigos que iba a hacer algún día un stream de Buscaminas. Clara Culprit, right? She's just there.
Half the room.
I don't know if you can call it more like the sudden absence of wall.
The sudden absence of wall.
We're at the top.
I think so.
Doesn't matter. It's nothing. Half the room.
I don't know if you can. The sudden absence of.
That's the owner.
Also,
sure is. That's the owner.
Also,
sure is.
Ah, I'm gonna go crazy. What am I missing? Sí se cumplió. What I'm missing.
Ah, a little more. Wonder how it's hooked up. Trees.
In a garden.
In a garden. It's a rose bush.
The roses are bright.
Aren't roses?
Exactly.
Wait, the petals are from the roses here, right? What's the letter? From Fitz to Penny? This purple place. We asked him about the letter? Oh, we did. I already had the theory last time about how it could be like a messed up way to send a love letter. And we got it wrong.
What's with the broken glass?
Because we just gotta ask everyone everything.
Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form. It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if
The
she
people
was in the
could be a
photo,
crowd.
then it'd be 3.
Checkmate.
Purple place. Eso ya no existe, ¿no? Oh, I don't know what to ask. I'll leave.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might.
It's bigger in here than.
Who we talk to? Cuando directo en portugués. I don't know how to speak Portuguese. eu ¿Qué es no en portugués? ¿No? ¿Cómo se diga no? Sei falar portugués? It was something like that. I don't know. No, I know nothing about Portuguese. I've heard like there's quite a lot of like people from Brazil where I live, so I've heard people speak Portuguese. I know nothing. It's really interesting though. People who speak Portuguese say they can understand Spanish speakers, but we cannot really understand that well. What could we be missing? We have to go to all the rooms all over again?
Fifi's got
What
something.
is all this? It's Poppy. That's actually looks like Fitz.
And that's you, Sally.
What? I do not.
I do not look like that.
Is that
That's just the face. It does make you wonder, though. When did Fifi draw it?
When did Fifi draw this? She's right.
I think that's supposed to be Felix. That's gotta be Flora. Looks like Professor Pointer.
It's Detective Hawkshaw. It's a drawing of Penny. Maybe. Did you ever try that?
I don't know what this is.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
What's that, Spuddy?
Freya?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't really draw yourself.
Nice room.
It's a mess, but yeah.
A new. Don't think I'd save it for the judge. That's a whole lot of.
Homemade poster. This one's about the.
I've not heard of that band. A pretty ornate window.
Does she?
We're supposed to be the.
And a simple trick, but it really transforms the space.
Fun game. I don't know why Hawkshaw and Pointer are connected actually. Can we talk with Hawkshaw and ask about Pointer?
Professor Pointer is a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
That was suspicious. Right? They definitely have something going on. Oh, what could it be? Well, we already asked him about this detective.
Don't you consider that important evidence, do you? These people really are ridiculous, aren't they? Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it?
I have several theories.
Oh yeah,
but they are
someone
my
said she
theories,
was
and I'm not
looking-
going to share them.
They said she was looking for the golden beetle.
I admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
Reference for what? Eh?
Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
You definitely know.
The people here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic.
Hawkshaw took that
Growing
photo
this
just
fruit
based off
simply
how
because it
expensive-
produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stone straight from the earth?
She has a point. That's so strange. Wait, I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. I like drank really fast this juice because I wanted to replace it with water to help on stream. I had to go for a bathroom break. Oh, my hairstyle? What kind of hairstyle? I've been thinking about it. Chaintails? Chaintails, ponytail? Oh, I think I can remove the ornaments, actually. Wait, I'm kind of curious. Like, I don't remember how I set up my model. I think it might be removable. Oh. Wait, which one? How do I know which one is which? So I made everything is like in layers, so I can definitely remove it, but I have no idea what is what because I didn't name them. What was that for? Oh, did it turn red for you guys too? Let's see. Imagine I click something wrong and my eyes disappear or something like that. Oh, I can remove. Flash? No. Wait, what was it? Why did it turn red? No idea. I'll figure it out later, I guess. Alright, back to the game. It's just one eye disappearing. I think it like got selected. That's why it appeared red for a moment. But I don't know which one it was. Alright. Ah, so strange. So strange. Someone is very suspicious. Who's the one going into the music room? Who could it be? Or I think we were gonna... I don't know. There's nothing to show her. There's nothing related to Pointer. I thought like maybe we found something related to Pointer. Stuck in a room with one for eternity. Wait, what? DLC just Ellis. Maybe twin tail, ponytail, both are fine, but as the person drawing it, I think short hair will be the easiest. What's happened? Nothing much. Instead of you can leave a bit, please stay. See, we showed him almost everything.
This looks a little rushed, even by Felix's standards.
At least he tried.
Yes, I suppose it's good for the old fellow to have a hobby. Keeps his mind from decaying, you know. This is supposed to be Felix, is it?
I think so.
I see he's afforded himself considerable artistic license.
Why are they so mean to each other?
A very old statue indeed. I'd recommend you leave it well alone. The poor fellow's in bad enough shape as it is.
Thanks, Bugs. Wahaha, now Bugs will stay with me forever. Is that how it works? Everyone's with two brothers always venturing. I actually have friends like that. But sometimes I feel like they like really don't get along very well. And I couldn't tell if that was just like a brothers thing. No idea. Because most of my friends, I guess most of my like male friends had sisters. Or like, yeah, sisters. I think almost none of them had brothers. Except that one friend who didn't get along with his brother. You do not need to ask. I'm willing to. Alright, we're all stuck here together forever, I guess.
Oh, you found a murder weapon?
Steady on. It's just a gardening trowel.
Looks like a weapon to me.
Not a weapon.
I think you may wish to adjust your threshold of what you consider to be a clue. That's rather a small cage for 3 birds, isn't it? But then,
he's right.
Aren't we all trapped in a cage?
Philosophical.
Fitz seems rather keen to grow things like this in his greenhouse, doesn't he?
What's wrong with that?
Well, you can't eat it. Makes you wonder why he bothers at all.
He's gonna sell it?
I haven't seen that tape for a long time.
He said those are to fix him over.
No idea.
Ah, well.
What do you mean there's no downside? There definitely has to be a downside.
So, which one is Tangle Tower?
What's that?
There are 2 towers, right? Flora's tower and your astronomy tower.
Neither? Truly, I have no idea. You'd have to ask Flora.
She named the house?
The whole thing is a result of her squabbling with her family.
With Felix, you mean? Her husband?
No, her brother and sister, and her father. The Remington family was a rather tumultuous little unit, you see. I don't think Flora has spoken with any of them in over a decade.
Alright. Flashbacks to my philosophy class. You see it as a win? There definitely has to be downsides, like, you know, you have to go outside and explore the world too, right?
It's a little glass
I think it's a
Come
vivarium.
again?
See, the leaves and twigs might have been for keeping insects.
A pillow with
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate.
That painting.
Why?
Maybe Frey and...
The
Hang
atmosphere.
on. There's a smaller version
It's
down...
a photograph.
What are the lines? What are the lines?
Do you think this was...
I don't know.
No windows either. Drawings.
What's that one?
One of them's holding a red rose.
Oh, red rose! And the Fifi drawing is so cute.
There's something about those petals we found in Penny's
Right?
something.
Let's ask her about it.
Finally, a new clue! There's so many hours. Hour and a half. Okay, my daughter says, wait, you're recording this, are you? Wait, what? Then jump scare happens. Este loading screen. Cuando matamos. No lo matamos, solo lo descubrimos. Yeah. Wonder what my daughter looks like if she will jump scare in this. I don't know how to jump scare people.
So, yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually,
Her
it's
face.
not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from red roses. And there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
Yeah, I
We need a
remember.
clue. Something that shows the roses and who they belong to.
It was this one.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
What did it say?
Is it really only accessible from those 2 bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But don't forget,
Ooh, the
Penny's
bird.
the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
When you can tell if you're recording or streaming, she'll just scare you. Oh, really? That's wild. No, it's probably like a boo. Natama ka na alguien que cometió un crimen y lo golpea casi hasta matarlo y lo amarran en un poste de luz y le puede tirar sus piedras. ¡Qué locura! ¿Eso fue recién? ¿Fue en uno de los últimos 10 años? Eso es... ¡Qué locura! ¡Qué bonito lugar! Alright, let's see. You guys think Puppy and Fitz have something going on? What's this? Puppy and Fitz. One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Puppy and Fitz. The evidence distract them.
One of Penny's birds was
That's
used
not
to
it.
spy on Poppy and Fitz and distract them. Almost. Maybe just...
Definitely spying.
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz, but it didn't work. Almost. Maybe just...
They were
One of
planning a
Penny's
murder? They weren't
birds
planning
was
a
used
murder.
to spy on Poppy and Fitz because they were planning a murder. Almost.
¿Dónde
Maybe
estamos?
just change one
No
thing.
estamos diciendo el... No estamos decidiendo el... el culpable. Maybe it is. They use the pointer's telescope. Kind of strange too. How and why did Penny decide to access the rooftop garden?
Pointer's telescope was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz, but it didn't work. Nope.
Alright, so it is definitely birds.
One of Penny's birds
The
was
money.
used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal money from them. Almost. Maybe just...
Oh, evidence.
One of Penny's
Oh,
birds was used
what
to spy
evidence?
on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know those two have been spending time together in the rooftop garden. I'm
For what?
guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden.
Oh, we have the feathers.
Let's take a closer look at these.
So, the yellow one. yellow feather was deliberately dropped.
This yellow feather was deliberately dropped by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the greenhouse. Nope.
Wait, what's not the greenhouse?
This yellow feather was deliberately dropped by Penny's yellow
deliberately
bird when it visited the
strange.
rooftop garden. Almost. Maybe just...
What's left behind? Oh, what's left
This
behind?
yellow
There's the
feather
option.
was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
I can't stand it! Knowing the two of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
She's jealous.
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days. But being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell.
He's
I don't
always
know what he
quiet.
sees in her miserable little... I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
Maybe it wasn't Penny.
My little writing.
There's nothing written in the book. I don't like it.
I do by weight. I can feel it.
Check out that book.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental.
Does this count?
Yeah, no, doesn't matter.
Alright, so does this mean we talk to Luffy? Is broken? As in Penny?
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Are we done?
He's like, so? Yeah, I think that's the most emotional we've seen her, and probably the most emotional she will be in the whole game. We need to find something.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
Right?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others, anyway. It's a big stone die.
Biggest one I've ever First one, too. Hi.
What could it be? I think we got the chance to interrogate, or like to unlock the secret or like the lock part of Penny's interrogation after we found that one clue in Freya's room. Maybe we're missing something. Maybe we didn't look at the rooms completely. Maybe we missed something.
We already solved it.
I already opened that.
Doesn't look soft. Oh wow!
What?
It's a big empty space.
Quit sulking. Not every room is going to be full of clues.
Huh.
They're just decorative.
Oh, so decorative. It's a little handmade Inside it says, "Do fit."
That poor plant.
Looks pretty
healthy. I think it would rather be outside. The door's unlocked. Finally.
I don't know what I'm missing for this. No, I don't have the golden beetle. Ah, es que casi todos se llaman FF o PP. Así que pues podría ser cualquiera. Let me go back to Pointer. We talked to him about everyone. We're only missing...
These were drawn by Freya? She must have drawn that one of Hawkshaw rather recently.
I guess.
A diary can be a wonderful outlet for an outpouring of one's soul.
How do you know it's a diary?
I suppose I don't, but it does look like a
It
diary.
does look like a diary.
Is this important?
Possibly.
Poppy's two closest friends. Freya looks so innocent there.
What do you mean by that?
It's a chart of which. Miss Tidy on
So even the most well-used.
a picture frame.
With no picture. Pretty.
A spyglass.
They're in very good condition.
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go crazy. Okay. ¿Qué detalle? She's gonna say answer. No, she's not. Alright, let's see. Talking about everyone.
I've never seen that before. Looks valuable. Now this is still in very good condition.
Nope.
Apart from the crack, of course.
What about those shards on the inside of the horn?
Looks like somebody broke a glass and was trying to conceal the evidence. Cunning.
Does that mean we get to crack open the statue? Find the evidence?
Now this is still in very...
What about those shards on the inside of the...
Sure.
The entire room.
Oh, it's
I
not
think
just the actual...
a hammock.
I would politely describe it as...
The entire room.
Oh, it's not
I
just...
think
It's the actual hull.
What am I doing wrong? Wait. Oh.
Pretty...
We're supposed to be.
Yeah, a simple trick, but it really... What's that?
Looks like
Is it a
something.
clue?
I hope it's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology.
Stuff...
You gonna run it?
No.
I give it 5 minutes before you're in there.
Pretty hard.
Boxes of stuff.
Yep, I'm sleepy. I don't know what to do. I don't want to finish today though. Maybe I'll try like a little bit past 2. Right? I think it's just because there's like a lot of hints I have not found. I think I can get hints from this, but I'm trying not to get anything.
What is...
I think it's a family tree.
Selena's?
No family. Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere.
Buck, I guess he doesn't live here anymore.
Pretty. Pretty.
I can just read.
We should try and be pressure. Finally.
It's not
Don't
that
ruin this.
Sí. Sí tengo sueño. No quiero intentar terminar el juego hoy. There's something outside.
Little bird feed.
How do you know they're for birds?
Should we...
Why would we not? It's a little melody. Is that an envelope?
It's been opened. Let's read it.
Isn't that an
No,
invade?
definitely.
Did we read this already? Combination is ground on the other sheet. Once you have memorized it, destroy it. What?
Do you think he'll start to...
No, I think he'll do.
Don't think it's locked.
Can you go to Poppy's room?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's the
No,
one.
we can definitely go to Poppy's room.
That leads back to the gardens.
Wait, not that room. Just one for Poppy.
A single red rose. How very...
Oh!
Yeah, weird.
That's the rose Fitz gave her. Do they really have something going on?
More handwritten sheet music.
Empty. Anything in the water?
Dresses mostly. I didn't realize there are so many shades of blue.
That?
I thought vampire.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for them. Various hand...
What do you think those symbols?
Hopefully, nothing. Sheet music.
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
Yeah, it's been framed, though. Must be important for some reason. Various handmade...
What do you think those...
Hopefully...
There, yeah. Cheating. Better show it to someone and someone will know how to like play it. Who looks like they will play the piano? None. The lock? I unlocked it. So there's nothing going on with it. Unless you mean the lock on the side of the tower, like the mansion.
Where on earth did you find that?
It was in a bush outside. I think someone threw it away.
How peculiar.
There's nothing
Oh
about it.
my. This is the first piece that Primrose ever learnt on the piano. Primrose, that is Poppy's mother. She passed it down to Poppy when she started teaching her how to play.
Poppy's piano teacher was her mother?
Of course. Warms my heart to know that after everything, Poppy still has it up on her wall.
And he said Poppy's mom was her piano teacher.
There's a name. You know.
I already examined it before.
Yeah, it's mine.
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
That's different from the one in the front of the house. if he knows.
Is that a clue?
Dunno. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree, doesn't make it a clue.
Same? Yeah?
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No.
No. You truly consider...
What's wrong with it?
No organization...
That's my style. I like seeing everything...
How quaint.
There's someone going in the music room, which means they know how to play the piano. Maybe it's me. Yeah. No worries, Nova. I'm also kind of starting to doze off too. I always thought Grimoire was a Herculean. How come?
Looks a little simple for Poppy, doesn't it? Thought she was a grade 12 or something.
I didn't know there were that many grades.
I'm sure they invented some new ones just for her.
She really does not like Poppy. With him about
Poppy's piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course. How odd.
Suspicion. I cannot unlock like the thing to like interrogate them until I have like the clue that has to do with that. Which is why I'm like going around trying to click on everything.
Bags of soil.
So...
Tools used by gardening. Bit of a decadent flow.
How come you cannot sleep right now, Nova? Go back to the rooms.
Anything in there? That's not even remotely suspicious. Traveling cases.
Empty. All of them.
Traveling cases.
Empty. All of them.
There's nothing here.
Looks like nature. Rude.
Not here.
That bed.
Does it feel
No, you're
it's
right.
not coming from the bed?
Nothing. Should we use a hint? I'm not really sure. He's just reading, I think. Oh! My goodness. Was it all of a sudden?
I've never been one for music. Why not ask Poppy instead?
Okay, so it's definitely not him going in the room. Hope you feel better. Kinda scary when you get like chest pains or like when it feels like strange. Hopefully it's nothing serious and you feel better soon. I think I need to ask everyone about everything. I don't wanna. Maybe we can start with this. Or skins. Flora's Tower. But did we not? We investigated
There's a
everything.
single patch. No.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right
So
up, so
let's
she was.
check the case file again. The whole room.
Yeah, there might be a reason.
The whole room has a strange feeling about it.
Yeah, there might be a reason.
A little.
It's the only plant in the.
Half the room.
I don't know if it's more like the sudden absence of wall.
Half the room.
I don't know if it's the sudden absence of.
Go ahead and ask her about everyone and everything. Whether she does not reply.
Anything we should know? Any hobbies? Besides staring out the window?
We spoke to Hawkshaw. I assume she didn't get bet that really ticked her off.
Well, really have to ask her? Silent.
A bunch of them covered in dust now, but they look. It's so dark.
Somehow the sun.
It's so dark.
Somehow the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very. There it is. The unfinished looks that way. Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife. What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies?
It's funny how they keep trying to talk to her when she does not respond.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
Yeah, speaking about I did. He just said that that was not his, and then it must have been left by a previous inhabitant of the tower.
Do you know anything about this beetle?
I mean, she has all the answers, but she does not want to give it to us. Flora's the person who knows everything, but
is this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked? This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your daughter?
Me han dicho que se nota cuando tengo sueño. taught me the guilty man is the most silent. Is that how it is?
Do you know anything about
Is
these
it worth
birds?
watching Arcane if you
Or
don't play
birds
League
in
or don't know
general?
anything about League?
Do you
I've heard
recognize
it's
any of
really
these
good,
feathers?
but I don't know anything about the game. She definitely has the right to remain silent. So we got nothing from her.
The ground's moist. What are all
I cannot believe how.
What?
Wind chimes, silent. Wooden wind chimes.
It's a bird bath.
Such
Just
birds.
they're even.
Please don't do that.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like
They're
it.
even singing a little tune. Toot, 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 toot.
Please don't do that. It's a garden, I think.
We could-
Ready when you are.
It was a window to see the Arcane is good and drops everything in a way that people want to play the game. Maybe I'll watch that. Seeing that the second season has come out, I don't know. They told me to explore Flora's Tower, like around Flora's Tower. Is there anything that looks like a hint?
The whole room is a
Yeah,
strange.
there might be a reason for that.
Supposedly.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Brush? Is that a new theme? Oh, it is. So what am I supposed to do with that now?
Freya's painting supplies. Freya's painting supplies.
No spoilers. I have not seen Arcane. I rewatched it just to have everything that happened in the first season fresh in your mind. Should we take the brush to Fifi first so that she can like check it out?
The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer. The red paint on the same for the palette.
So Freya added
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
The plot has gotten Alright. I'm gonna use the hints. I wanna finish the game. I'm thinking. I actually don't know. They didn't say that the painting had like some sort of like slit or like a perforation, an opening, right? I was thinking maybe the person got behind the painting and murdered Freya from like behind the painting, but that would only work if there was like some sort of damage to the painting.
pretty.
It's tidier than mine is. The notebook.
So even the most well-used notebooks.
Every astronomy
I want to try.
It's the tower opposite this one. You can see Flora, but she's not. Behind her is the backside of the easel holding Freya's unfinished painting. I can't really see anything behind it. Not from this angle. It's the tower opposite this one.
Is that a window?
I think.
Is there another room?
We should check that next time we're over there. I can just about see the ground.
What is?
Isn't this supposed to be an astronomy telescope? I'm pretty sure you need.
I can't move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
There's something about Pointer's astronomy habits.
He's stalking?
Something suspicious.
He's stalking.
Let's ask him about it.
What was it, Flora?
So,
why is he staring
Professor,
at the other tower?
What interests you about astronomy exactly?
It's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe,
His hand gestures are so funny too.
Unexpanded.
Might be a creep.
And how long have you been an astronomer?
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
Convenient.
Why do you ask me these things?
I have a theory about you, Professor.
Oh? Go on.
You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
What is he interested in?
What could you possibly mean by that?
I think you're interested in a slightly different field of research.
Slightly different field of research. What could it be? I was researching Flora.
That's not it.
No?
That's not it.
Tangle Tower?
That's not it.
What is it?
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
What is Pointer actually researching?
That's not it.
Going?
That's not it.
Wait, what?
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
So it's a no for everything?
I don't have time for tiny, insignificant insects.
How did you
My
how
studies
did you
focus
know?
only
Like,
on the
can you see the
inconceivably
insects
large
with
and the
telescopes?
unimaginably far away.
Wait, what?
Right. That's why you like using your telescope so much.
Yes, naturally. My little portal into another world.
Yeah, about that.
So he was lying to us. Maybe that paper was his. Maybe Penny was actually looking at. What? Doors was actually looking at. I don't know what combination it could be. Right? Oh, there's telescope.
Pointer's telescope
Very
was
smart.
actually looking at the crime scene and not up at the sky.
First you accuse me of being a lowly entomologist. Now you're accusing me of, what, spying?
Are you spying?
He is
Why
spying.
would I need to spy on Flora?
Why? Because you lost your golden beetle specimen, and it's made you paranoid. You think somebody stole it from you.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on. Might have been Freya.
It's a very precious specimen. Incredibly rare. Valuable in ways you could never understand. Freya was always sneaking around, both towers and in the
You
gardens
think
too.
he asked
She was
the other
definitely
detective
up
to look
something.
for the golden beetle?
So, this next question
That's
is
why they are
important.
like
You were looking to Flora's room
nice to each other?
around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't. When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora. She was lying by the window. I couldn't see Freya at all. It was
Wait,
fairly
what?
dark. The telescope isn't at a very good angle. That's why I decided to head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
This changes your statement, doesn't it?
No, everything I told you in my statement was true.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in the first place.
Right.
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
Maybe we should go back and check.
statue in the garden. Ah, finally! Oh, what's this?
This wasn't here before.
It's so cute!
What is it?
It's a little wooden toy.
There's a note.
What does it say? Grimoire?
This is when your friend who likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck, you too. Freya? Freya is not dead! It's so cute. It reminds me of Tito. With his small, cute smiley face.
What do you think? Is it really from her?
¿Es algo, un aparato para música? No sé.
How?
Why don't we check the handwriting?
Good idea. Hold on.
Well?
It's a perfect match.
She's alive.
Well, it's confirmed. We have a ghost helping us.
Let's keep this to ourselves for now.
What about the little wooden toy thingy?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use.
Oh. Was this a prologue?
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Let's come back later.
Alright, we got music from that. What else made music? Ah, I remember. It was the music. I'm gonna ask her to play it for us again.
Yeah, it's mine.
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's...
Oh. Alright. What else do we have in this statue? Oh, there was some sort of bell.
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Singing? Singing.
Let's come back later.
Singing on a bell. What the fits? Tengo que pasarme sí. Oh, we can go to the room upstairs. was also music? Or was it just sounds? I don't remember. It's humming.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Alright, so we're just missing the bell. Where do we see a bell? Ooh. But it's kind of creepy. Why is the music like this?
What's in that little box? I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
Maybe I won't open it. Just dusty junk. Just dusty junk.
It's a jar.
Huh. It's standing up straight.
You know, there's a name for that.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here. Also, it's not a statue. It's stuffed.
What does it mean? What does that mean? If it's not...
Where's that light coming?
It's just daylight. There's a decent gap between them.
Did someone drop something sharp from here? That's how they killed Rhea?
I feel like there's gotta be a clue up here.
There's a clue?
Someone
Do you
painted
think it was
No
done?
idea. Either way, it's pretty suspicious.
What is that?
Not sure.
Looks like it might attach to something.
Oh, if there aren't the willows of land of fine red rope.
Just dusty junk.
Alright. The bell. What's a bell somewhere? Maybe it is a horror game in disguise. Sure, we saw a bell. Is it here? Oh, it's here.
That's all for me.
So,
Should
what?
we go back to the...
Let's try this again.
You know, I think we might be able to solve this now. I guess that's wrong.
Wait. The ink shapes. Did I just mention to...
That's gotta be...
Nothing. Maybe it's broken.
Wait, do you hear that?
Oh, oh! I knew that was the entrance to some, I don't know, some sort of secret room.
Are we gonna go in?
Yeah, but there's a couple of things I want to do first.
Collect a clues, collect suspicion from Talk with Sally. Wait, what? There's no way. What are we missing? Everything fits. The real thing. No. Hay muchos secretos.
There's something off.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
What? Does he actually want me to go back to Flora's room?
Do you know what this is?
Guess not.
The attic's directly above.
Yeah.
We already solved it.
We're missing. Two clues. Suspicion four members. Four characters. Is there anything suspicious about it? Everything is suspicious.
Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good
The lake looks like it forms a
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting. It's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
Alright.
Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I
Ooh,
never
that's
thought
a good
about that.
point.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
That looks like it might belong to Poppy. It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
They said she was
She
like
wasn't
lying.
standing at all.
Lying down,
She was
right?
kneeling on the floor.
Huh.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy. It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it, but it was empty.
Fun story. Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
Hello?
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Me three.
The plot thickens.
Sorry. I thought you said me too.
We asked him everything.
It's unlike her to leave.
I think we'll give her a pass.
Ah, yes, so we shall. I'm as confused. What is it?
We don't know. We were really hoping you would.
My friends, shed your hope and let
That's the most depressing idiom I've ever heard.
A map.
That's a very boring way to describe
A pencil drawing.
mood.
It's a barometer.
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't.
I don't know what it is. We're missing two clues. Yeah, what happened, Steve?
Sure, why
The
not?
search for the archive downright poetic.
Sure, why
The
not?
archive downright poetic.
Books about
The
the
shell knew
house.
this already.
Books about nature. Sure. Why not build a science lab
You
in the
love
corner of
lemonade?
the library?
The search for
Just
new
regular
knowledge.
lemonade?
The archiving of old downright poetic.
A book? Fundamental.
I guess somebody dropped books about geography.
Skip. Is that
Of sorts. Hey, look, it's a model of Tangle. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing.
Strawberry lemonade. Nice. Is it yum?
A chalkboard.
Is this a library or
Any idea what this means?
not a clue?
Is this also like the thing in the greenhouse? Just there to distract us?
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
I don't think I learned anything.
Sure,
from that.
why
The
not?
search for the archive downright poetic.
It was confusing.
Finally,
It's
don't
not
ruin this. Finally,
It's
don't
not
ruin this.
Stairs.
I'm not sure what to do. Tricky?
Pretty
We're
orange.
supposed to.
And a simple trick, but it really... That's a whole lot of books. That's a whole lot of books.
Yeah.
Fifi's
ask
got
people-
What
something.
is all this?
I can ask people about
Did you notice who?
Freya?
other
Mhm.
people.
That's a whole lot of books. It's a
How
mag.
come?
Why? Because I'm
I
gonna
couldn't
start.
pull up.
What's that?
Looks like it's just a bunch of notes about her mic.
I can just like show them all the clues and ask them about everyone.
and 14. Quite the stoic statue. I can only dream of being as
You
cold.
think she's hiding?
Perhaps. She has some strange... I heard she barely sleeps. An hour. Spends the rest of her times. Did you get anything useful out
Not
of it?
sure.
Nothing worth committing
I think he knows more than
Probably. But talking with him is so... Freya Fellow is of great interest to me.
I think they were.
I perceived her to be the most
Well,
intelligent
now we saw
individual here
evidence
at
that
Tangle
someone
Tower.
could have dropped something
Within a day,
dangerous.
she had
from
identified
the
for
attic.
whom I was working
So
and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it.
I already asked him
I
about
regret that I did not
50.
question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You
I
could.
have only myself to blame.
What signs?
I do not wish to do... I find her rather embarrassing.
Penny must be at least
27. Just makes it... Considerably under powers of observation. She has no
In
ambition.
her defense, she's
Barely. I'll say this. He's well
That's a nice way to put
Fitz
it.
spends
That's
most
a
of his
nice way to
time
put it.
alone in the greenhouse. But I heard he's been breeding experiments.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's...
Getting
Poppy has
restless?
remarkable music. She could be famous.
I
Well,
should probably have to leave.
quite.
Alright.
Bushes. Is that a?
If it is.
Oh,
I'm guessing it doesn't tell.
So what does it do?
Say the dials until they're in the correct position. How do you know they're in the correct position?
Nope.
So moving any of the hands is like cogs on a machine.
Painting us like in this. Definitely, Detective C. Thank you. Alright.
I guess that's...
Did you work out what direction each hand needs to be? Each one ends with a little hoop. Try looking through the hoop and ignoring the
That's
rest.
why it's 3, 9, 12, 9?
Nothing.
It's just numbers. 3 on the right. You only need 90-degree angles. That.
Nothing.
It's just numbers on 3 on the right, 6 on the bottom, 9 on the left, and 12 on the top. You only need 90-degree angles.
It seems to be on the bottom. Oh. Right, I see what they mean.
Nothing.
It's just numbers on 3 on the right, 6 on the bottom,
That's what they
9
say.
on the
3
left, and 12
on
on the
the
top.
right, 6 on the bottom, 9 on the left.
You only need 90-degree angles. That should make it easier.
Or did they...
Nothing.
It's just numbers 3 on the right. You only need 90 degrees.
Oh wait, or do I have to? Does it have to be like the other way? Like the little. Upside down? Just something like that.
Nothing.
It's just numbers on a 3 on the right. You only need 90-degree angles.
I'm confused. Wait, this one is 9. This is not 6? Maybe that is not. I thought it was 3, 6, 12, 9. Wait, 3, 6. Wait, this was 9.
No, that was it.
I got confused with 6 and the,
Nice
the
work.
6 and the 9.
What's in the box?
A little tool, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
Lens. Oh! Does that not look like it's
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
like it will connect with the like the string rope thing?
It's my handheld microscope for up close.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
Her client is Pointer.
What is that?
I'm not
Why
sure.
don't you go back and you'll find the rest of this?
I'm not so sure about. You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't know.
That's not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought looks like it belongs.
This belongs to Professor
No.
Who else would own such
It's a telescope.
Oh, yes. It can only be used for looking.
Did she say it's a microscope?
There's something about Hawkshaw. Something.
Let's ask her about it.
She said it's a microscope. No, he said you saw a tutorial.
A wooden trunk that opens.
I want one.
¿Cómo? No, que piensa que le estás diciendo algo malo.
This little microscope thing? You said you used it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make perfect sense. If you knew what my client had asked me to find. Of course, I still have no intention of disclosing that information.
You're such a tease, Hawkshaw. Don't worry, we already worked out what you're searching for.
You're not as hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So, that's what you were looking for in the greenhouse? This beetle?
Surely even you can understand the logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many insects. The gardener could have easily kept the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
He's not exactly the type to appreciate subtlety. He simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
What do you reckon, Grimoire?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse. It's not a microscope at all.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
Is Hawkshaw the murderer? Let's shoot the culprit. The handheld microscope.
The handheld microscope, according to Fifi,
Oh wait, it was
uses
telescopic
a
lens.
microscopic lens. So Hawkshaw lied about it. Almost. The handheld
Here we go.
microscope, according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens. So
Does it put his
Hawkshaw
microscope?
lied about it.
It would be nice to have
inclined
a
believe
tiny
Fifi
microscope, though, like a
when it
portable
comes
one.
to stuff like this.
In
Hawkshaw,
no estoy segura.
why did you lie about
Podría
owning a
ser
telescope?
Ella, no sé.
When you were a child, what did you aspire to become?
A detective? Naturally.
Emperor of the Galaxy.
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Sally.
Really?
I harbored a desire to understand the secrets of the wider universe.
Is
A
that why
fool's
she
errand,
was
to
so
be
like
sure,
polite towards Pointer?
but a seductive one.
Because
At
she
15, I
wanted
decided
to be an
instead to apply my
astrologist?
intelligence to the world around me. And so, I
Oh,
became a
and the
detective.
player.
But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force.
Nice.
I tried to keep it with me.
Sorry,
You really do enjoy
we're way
playing
off
basketball
track.
too,
What's
makes
the
sense.
deal with the little telescope?
A memento from my childhood. Little more than a toy.
Why did you bring it with you?
When I discovered that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary. I had hoped he might sign my telescope. An extremely childish indulgence, I admit.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then?
Correct. As it happens, I have no need to search the greenhouse to such a degree. Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So, who is your suspect?
Things have become complicated. My lead suspect is your murder victim.
I was just bored about playing. Nice. Speak English, man. Freya is the key. Yeah, she is. We are missing one clue.
Bushes. Is that fruit?
Touche.
I think it's safe.
I'm gonna say no.
We're missing one clue.
That looks like it. That looks like it. Goodness. Bizarre things. Penelope seems
Do you
rather.
not feel sorry for them?
Come now, I'm. Is that a clue?
It might be. The statue was up in...
Yes, it's been. You can see the brass is. It's like not true. Oh dear.
Do you know who this is?
Not a clue.
He definitely knows. You're so
Why would
nice,
someone lock
protecting
up
her
a book
identity.
like that?
We think it's a secret.
Aha! Teenagers
Bits
are
of a
funny,
pity.
aren't
No, I
they?
already asked him. I'm pretty sure. Wait. She wasn't as happy-go-lucky as she seemed. I guess. Penny said something like that, right?
My daughter, they grow up so.
Do you know why it's ripping?
Ah, yes. No idea. That's one of Freya's. It's impressive.
Does Florin normally keep...
She must do, but
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps... It's because they don't want to be
rules
asked.
to live by?
That looks like it. Flora's quite fond. It's in poor shape.
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't say I do. It would have been rather a shame, Freya.
Nothing about it.
Well, all these modern, the emotion of the piece taking.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
The knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at. But that looks like it. Rather ugly. Years of wind and rain.
Do you know what it is?
It's connected to the Remington family history in
Remington?
some way. But I can't read. What's this?
Did that name come
It's
up
my
in
case
the
file.
previous game?
It's how I know.
You mean to say you're bound? Sounds dreadful.
I found it comforting.
I'm gonna check about like bits, but I'm pretty sure I already asked him about
Flora's
But now it's owned by
the
you.
fellows and the pointers,
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say after they moved away. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome.
That's kind of extreme.
Yes. Why don't you ask? Looks like her. Freya was quite. She had a way of not a.
Right. Yes, I remember things. Yeah, like now that he mentioned like the creature has a connection to the name Remington, I'm just like, wait a second. Yeah, yes, still.
More eggs.
I don't get it.
Well, an egg has got to be the easy.
Era un juego con el mismo detective. Era un poquito diferente la apariencia. Pero es por el mismo, los mismos creadores. Right. If only.
We met Felix. If
Nice try.
what do you know about
Not gonna
Penny?
talk about anyone.
I can't really imagine those two being.
You never know.
We spoke to your daughter Fifi. She's some kind of. You must be proud of her.
Do you and Fitz have anything other than your initials? Do you and Poppy get along?
Nothing. Shocker. Grimoire, what could you
Oh
possibly?
no, I gave up making notes. Now I'm just doodling.
Just doodling.
Were you close with Freya? How are you two related? Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire.
What? I don't even think.
Oh, she's listening.
Right. I care about everything and everyone. Where is this stuff? Yeah. ¿Nombre del juego anterior? No me acuerdo. Yo lo jugué. Está en algún lugar en mi canal. Just because I stopped like paying attention. Yeah. I mean, I feel like doodling is good because sometimes that will help me from like falling asleep in class. There was something strange about the paintbrush.
Is this yours?
I do not reckon. Besides, I would perhaps it could be used to hang.
Was that?
Yes.
Do you know who
It
was?
belongs to
And
Mama.
she.
No. A wooden carving of. Although now that I do not understand how he was able to paint the red parts without any red. It is a model of Freya. Maybe.
A model of.
And a man with a beard. And
Why would my father make a?
Right.
There's
Why a model of
something
Freya?
about the image of Flora. Something.
let's ask her about it.
question Flora when she does not even speak?
This painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't. So, what's going on?
It's not a knife. We need a clue to compare. Something to explain.
It's the bird feather.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Just a feather. From a swamp monster.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
Did I not ask him with your...
It's definitely the right shape.
Yeah, same.
But the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too? This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as... And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Attacked Flora.
The ink dip bird attacked Flora, so she destroyed a single feather as evidence of a crime. Nope. The ink dip bird was Penny's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by. Almost. Maybe just... The ink dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe. Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it...
Alright. So, she was holding... But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah. I think she... This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
But we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty.
Someone took it.
Flora? She's pointing at something in
It's just a pile of books. Wait, there's something.
Oh, it's so cute! There is a handwritten message that these are for you, love, Freya. Aww. What do we do with these?
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
What's the reason? At least we found all of the clues. You're interrogating her by not interrogating her. We're just missing him. Yeah, we interrogate. Oh, Fitz!
An old...
Probably cursed.
These drawings, I'm surprised Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird?
I don't know. Seems likely, though, doesn't it?
First wooden mask. Maybe it is Zelda.
Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
Alright, let's just go, quickly go through all of the clues with everyone. Maybe we'll get something from that.
Name? Likes?
Isn't she?
I believe other people may have decided, but I have little capacity for it.
And
She has always been.
So what happened?
She suffered something she is. Freya drew these.
yeah, I think so.
But she never.
Well, I think it was a gift for your mother, like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
It's kind of strange.
What is your opinion of Tangle Tower?
Oh, it's impressive. Elaborate gardens.
Must be worth a
Why do you ask, Fifi?
Big Zelda fanatic.
I am the heir of the fellow family, and this makes me the sole benefit.
That's quite an inheritance.
They can't make you do anything. If you don't want the house, just sell it. Who cares?
You sound like
Like Freya?
the fruit here has a it makes them complete unless you wish to cut it down and sell it.
It's not edible.
Depends
On what?
on the structural integrity. It is a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what.
That's what the structure and integrity of her
That blade.
It's a troll.
Is. Who is this?
Well,
Then how can I next? I require facts. Correction. There was no knife.
Apart from the one in
Which, as a mere abstract, nobody has ever been. This belongs to Poppy.
What happened?
It has been left underwater.
Right.
I do not know the statue itself. But I do wish to know about those. Have you deciphered their meaning?
We're working.
We are.
Freya is wet in this painting. She is.
I think she was just being...
Why is that? Anyway, I performed the test on the red paint myself.
What made you want to
It
test
was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting. I told her not to be ridiculous, but then I noticed that the color was slightly too.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
You're not supposed to select the vocals. Yeah, I think so too.
The gramophone. But I believe she gave it to my mother. Or maybe it is the other way.
When did it get
I
cracked?
cannot pinpoint. All I know is that it.
I'm blessed.
That belongs to my mother.
What you do in 2 days?
I think she must be
like
fond of
magic
eggs.
gramophone.
There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found.
Yeah, what's
Some people just like eggs.
Well, eggs are yummy. Good for
Fifi, did you
breakfast.
test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too. Was
a whole
not a whole pot.
Yeah, but still.
No, I believe Freya was attempting
Any
to.
idea what it was?
I am not the person to. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry. As such, I cannot ascertain.
Who is that?
I'm quite sure that I have no
See,
idea.
everyone's like trying to protect like Poppy's past.
What's wrong?
Earmuffs do not. What a mess. Penelope should tidy up after.
These weren't dropped by Penny, I think.
My argument stands. I am scared.
Why?
It is an irrational fear. I have
Oh.
no. There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective, and a drawing of Curious. An item from Poppy's earliest piano.
Why's that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details.
You two are friends.
We are, yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
is it anything to do?
Oh, no. The changes in Poppy's mood have nothing to do with Freya.
There's something about Felix something.
Let's ask him about it.
The fact that his paintings, he painted with red, but the red is all black.
So, about
Nothing suspicious. I used it. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then. Out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
Not the right color.
It's not your.
What on earth? Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare. Something to prove who it. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, right, they're different.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot,
video too,
but the
having
lids
green
were
been taking this
swapped to
game.
hide it.
Or maybe it's just
That red
time of
paint
the
is from
day and it's
Freya's
really late.
supplies, not yours. Swapping the
Gaming
lids
thumbsticks
doesn't
red
hide what
pot?
you did.
What are those?
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway?
Thumbsticks?
And none of this is connected to your murder.
What do you have?
Blood was used to fill up this red paint pot before Freya used it to paint Flora. Nope.
What was it?
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, I feel like I might have seen them. It's like a little glove just for one finger.
Here's the story.
I don't know how to describe
I
it.
was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized there was a certain amount of time just for a little while, you know.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment. But it's just paint.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of...
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday.
Aww.
I needed red to paint the...
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red.
If you managed to finish it.
Well, I seemed a bit...
Let's go over what we know about the crime.
We haven't questioned, interrogated bits yet.
We know a little more about the crime. So, was Freya stabbed by...
What is it?
Paint from the paint pot was replaced by blood from the paint pot to hide the evidence. Nope.
Just to paint the red tip.
Blood from the paint pot was used to paint the red tip of paint from the paint pot to hide the evidence.
That's not right.
That's not right. Blood from the paint pot was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink dip feather to hide the evidence. Almost. Maybe just... Blood from the paint pot was used to paint over the painted ink dip feather to hide the evidence. That's not right either.
Freya painted the blood onto painting herself.
Blood from the paint pot was used to
Wait,
paint the
why will
red
Freya
tip
do
of
that?
the painted ink dip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed.
I have a question. Why?
Either it's a very strange coincidence.
Somebody deliberately put blood in the paint pot. Why?
Possibly.
Well, it worked.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather. Unless someone...
Let's go over what we do. The door was locked the whole time. It stayed locked until normally it can only be... Pointer said he couldn't see Freya, but he did see Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya got Flora too?
Except Flora survived. She didn't...
Hold on. If there was no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything.
How is it not important?
A murder happens and the detective says the murder weapon is not important.
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and...
The angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle. That is, from directly in front of her. But she was standing right...
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back, still perfectly.
Maybe something went through it.
Through the painting? Wouldn't that leave...
Okay, well, how about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over? Maybe her being stabbed and her falling over.
How sweet. You get some weird... I've never seen
I'm
one.
not sure anyone has.
Freya might have. For fun, I don't...
Weird?
Well, my room is full of junk. I don't mean like... Please stop talking to me.
It's so confusing and quite a bit darker. Yeah. What? Now I'm thinking maybe Freya is just alive. Or maybe not. Did they see her body? I don't know.
Did you find that in Viva?
No. Should we have?
No, it's just... Looks like some... Where did you find...
It was in the attic.
Oh. I forgot we even had an attic. Freya would always load it. Like getting all your sheet.
Right. So the blob of black paint...
Flora's dress, yeah. She wears even more blood.
You know what I have to do to unlock? Wait. The only one missing. Alright. To talk with someone related to him. Maybe Penny or Puppy.
I feel like I'm standing in a giant bird cage.
She mostly...
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the...
I mean...
No.
I'm comfortable.
Isn't he strapping?
He is there.
And so
Oh,
brooding.
she really likes him.
Kinda sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head.
But
It
they
just
didn't
sounds like
like
you
each
don't know
other.
him very well.
I don't remember asking. She'd sit in the aviary. Sometimes she'd ask me
Freya
there.
was interested in studying.
No, just wanted to... Isabel, Clementine.
Got it, thanks.
For my 21st birthday. All the birds from a single spring. I can't begin to tell you how.
Sounds like you two.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate. But she had a... She's a most She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
Which part?
If I were her, I'd go easy. I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her.
Professor Pointer?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. Did you... Can't say I've ever taken an in. On occasion, I've dared to visit him. It's all just a little too abstract for me.
Yeah, she really likes him. I don't know why initially
Did you
I
know the
thought she
sun is
didn't
apparently
like him.
over 400,000? Okay, so...
Don't look at me.
Oh, wait. Is that me?
I already asked Fitz about all of the subjects,
Oh,
and I
did you talk
quizzed,
to Poppy already?
which is why I'm asking
yeah,
other
a little
people
bit.
about
And did you
everything,
make any notes?
Yeah,
Lovely.
in hopes that will
Burn
link
them.
to something
It'll all be lies.
Fitz said.
Why would Poppy
Because
lie?
that's what she does. She's looks like one too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair?
She started it.
Bella.
Ooh, delightful.
Inedible, too.
Yes. But honestly, I think you...
Alright, do we have enough stuff now? Or...
I can't decide what's worse. Or how she looks now.
Do you know who this is?
Oh, absolutely no idea.
Oh, she still did not tell.
It's that bird. But these must have been drawn. How sad. How?
You recognize it?
The color scheme, different pinks. Obscene.
I think it's fine for different
Goodness
things.
me. Poppy really doesn't take
Because
care of her
some kind of
belongings,
nasty
does she?
sister drama.
It wasn't in
right
Poppy's
after,
room. It was
because
in a
of
little
one man.
pond in the garden.
Exactly. Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one.
Yes. Who penned this?
We don't know.
An anonymous classic.
Maybe?
We have no idea.
Oh, that's...
This is saying with color variations. I feel like it's cute. It kind of gives like magical girl vibes.
Freya
Do you know
was...
how old?
Not sure. Sometime.
That's our guest.
Excellent. You know, to a visitor, fresh
Not to you.
Try living. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have...
What about inherit? You're the next oldest pointer.
Well, but no. Any money left in the Pointer family will pass...
Is that fair?
I couldn't care less. Finally!
That's a very...
Only last week I asked
I'm guessing she
would have been much more polite if she had. Instead, she was accused me of being... Well, Freya doesn't take very good care of her pets. Then she was had her own prior... I doubt Freya intended it, don't you think? It's Flora. She's an innocent... I'm sure don't remember anything.
Alright.
God, Flora seems very fond of it. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
This is the last thing. I don't think we're gonna get anything from her.
Research is this.
We were hoping you might.
No, can't say. Perhaps. I know she was...
Noted.
Well, the British accents is out. Yeah. I feel like accents are really cool. They're over it. Look, the puppy. I can talk like boot heel.
There's something from when there's only the whole thing is peaceful.
So there are two...
Four.
What's the connection?
There isn't one. It was all built by the Remington. Flora is a Remington. So was Primrose. She married into the Pointers, and Flora married into...
So the fellows...
Flora owns the house. Depending on who you ask. That means her husband...
What about your father?
His claim over the house kind of fell apart.
Where's your mother now?
No idea.
What do you make of this
I know that's the only hard... I've never actually...
Maybe it's from before.
Oh, definitely.
What about the symbols?
Yeah. When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was...
You don't think that anymore?
No, the room was dark.
But it was. If you hadn't said anything, maybe...
Exactly.
But we would have missed out on...
Is it a clue? Tell me how it's a clue. Nothing about the knife, it's just freaking everyone.
Okay.
Whose painting?
They belong to Fifi.
Is that Fifi's diary?
That's where we...
Have you ever read it?
Nope. I'm sure
I thought you and Fifi...
Yeah, we are. Fifi's gotten kind of...
Do you know why?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure she'd tell.
Oh, she would. She'd probably why... Why is the glass cracked down one side?
Natural wear and...
No way. Freya...
She's right. Why is it cracked on one side?
Hey, that's me. Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're
Is
staying...
there something... Don't you think that's that the letter isn't a...
Someone's being...
Or the I see a lot of birds. They seem to really like
Why's that?
It's quiet. I think it's kind of cruel to keep...
Does...
Oh, she does. She must... Penny can be a little...
Ask about everything.
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time
Why
is
so
slow.
poetic all of a sudden?
Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart. That's me. I'm on a list. Always thought that would be kind of cool, but it's just...
Falls a little
Feathers flashing in the light. From a sunbeam, I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at light is shining on the stage.
What? No sé, no lo entiendo. Muy poético.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying. Earthly tether, slowly fraying. Floating, helpless from the Take a moment, kneel and meet.
She has like a poem for everyone.
The waves are thrown, but on its surface you may see the orchestrator, pale and still. Hard of head, but free of mind. With starry eyes, she's a soul untied. It's
wait.
Softly
already.
Between the lips a silver spoon, the chosen dwelling, lost her. Forgone. Is it bravery? Nothing darker. Needless noise for the spoken word. Stand unblink.
I don't understand. Why does she speak like in code? Alright. It's terrible. I don't understand. I was really bad like with poems and like all this kind of stuff, like literature classes.
Here's a thought. After all, it was found.
Yes.
What's this? Is it a clue?
We don't actually know, but
That's how it...
What's this?
It looks like it might be a telescope. You might know.
Well, it has a part there to screw onto a tripod. It's rather small, though. I'm not sure. Yes, very nice. Where is that bird of Flora? It's been a while since I've seen it. I've seen. They're the ones Fitz always
wears.
Whenever I've seen.
Was that not it? Who do I have to talk to? I was so confused once I was told poems don't have to rhyme because I found myself wondering if what I was writing was even right or not. It has to be her?
You got it open. I managed it myself yesterday. Hiding.
It was empty yesterday.
It was. I believe, but it was not. Somewhat and an altogether.
What kind of music do you like?
I like anything.
What a cop.
One of 3 stats. This one. Perhaps they belong.
They're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
Perhaps they belong to someone who. Who's that?
Not sure.
Stray. This is a potential.
I don't know. I don't think the murderer.
I think you'd be surprised. Paints?
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
A diary.
Not yet.
And you have
that would be cheating.
A book from the library. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes. Tangle Tower. No idea why they insist. It's little more than a pair of turtles.
Have you
so confused.
Searched the whole place?
I believe so.
Oh, she does look like Professor Snape.
He wants to know if you found it.
I'm afraid the residents of Tangle's disappointed. Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried.
Someone trying. Have you deciphered?
We're working
That's
on
a no. Makes quite. Although I can't imagine why
you didn't see a knife.
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya. Unless.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
The painting was a murder.
A detective's job. A photograph of Freya could be important. I'd tell him not to quit, but he hasn't got one. These figurines remind me of a case I turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen.
Your life sounds.
Are we not having?
Do you also have?
Oh, not yet.
3 birds. What makes them worthy? Cannot be
But
happy.
then they might fly away from.
I wonder if the paint is still.
Yeah, well, we know Freya.
Do you know how? Because you were told. Does Flora?
Don't think so.
I see.
All right. What if I talked with everyone?
Giant.
AKA a greenhouse.
We still haven't unlocked its suspicion thing. Oh, come.
Is that fruit?
Too shiny. It's glowing.
Safe to eat?
I'm gonna say no.
Wait, let's go all over again. Starting with Flora, because there's no more clues. We got all of the clues. Why do you dare use your suspicions against me?
More maps?
No, they're just.
Did I not? I asked her to vote people.
Name, like, dislike.
And
I have no point.
no.
You asked me about. Do not get upset that
What makes him a bad?
he has trouble expressing his emotions.
Huh.
Grimoire.
No.
It's quite correct.
Name, hotshot. Likes, quote, dislikes, quote, being Name, Fitzfellow, likes soil.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist?
That may well be his preferred label.
Do you and Fitz not?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so.
So what's your problem?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
Alright, we got the suspicion thing now.
Name, like note,
Gonna
and
just...
Name. Apparently Poppy has defaced my notes, but she has... Name. Person... Oh yes, how uncharacter...
Alright, I thought whatever.
There's something about
Let's ask him about it.
No worries, actually. Streaming unusually late today. But I really wanted to finish this because I feel like there's not gonna be like enough for another stream. Yeah. Suspicion.
So,
are you Daniel?
Fitz, I have
Yes,
a report
I'm almost done, I
that
think,
you were
though.
seen sneaking up Pointer Tower.
That's not
Oh,
right.
wait, actually, look at how long I've been streaming. Maybe I could have done another stream.
I don't go into Pointer Tower. Was it Fifi who told
How
you?
did you know that?
I guess. Yeah, maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Fifi did see.
So, if it
was... Maybe he was taking...
What about this?
was it yours?
It was a gift. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower.
An ornate trowel is part of a matching set with a potted flower in Penny's room. Almost. Maybe just... An ornate trowel is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
That
It's been a
flower.
while. How have you been?
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
We need a clue to compare to that flower.
Something that shows its connection to Fitz. Other plant?
Let's take a closer look at.
Oh. What?
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
Yeah, it is late.
Let me guess. Penny's flower. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way.
The flower. It looks exactly like Penny.
It took me a long time to breed. I wanted the
That's some...
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in, so I go into her room every now and again, water the flower, just try.
Are we done?
For now. It's about time we found out what...
He also likes Penny. Alright.
Where do you think it goes?
Down.
Down, down, go, go, go. There's not much time. I have to work. This cannot be.
It's so dark. I can barely tell what I'm looking at.
Alright, let me think. I might have like 30 minutes more left, but it is pretty late. I should go sleep. But if there's only 30 minutes left, I'm just assuming. I'm guessing. What do I do next stream? Become like your son. I should actually go sleep. I woke up really late today. I almost didn't make it. Let's see. Let me see if there's like another section to the game after this. Let's see, Tangle Tower. think we're almost on. Gets fire, we're gonna more money. Right.
This place would never bugs.
Looks like they're made of metal. What's in there? It's a little
That's weird.
What?
It looks really compared to the beetles behind the glass.
9 beetles.
Poor little guy.
And there's a bunch of notes, mostly numbers. It looks like the liquid is ice. A cracked glass tank. Each one has one.
I like that you called them rooms.
There's
Forensic
a
and
crack
That's an incredibly specific.
Is it locked?
Seems likely, doesn't it? Weird looking
I'm
safe.
pretty sure the latches can slide into.
It's really late. I don't know. Should I stop or not? Let me see. Alright, I'll see. I'll schedule 2 games for it next week. And then I guess we finish this, and if we have time left, I can play something else. Thank you, gracias.
Just gonna rest my brain.
I guess we can leave it here. Thank you. It's really weird to use bugs as like a light source. I feel like this is Freya's secret laboratory. She likes bugs.
Is that a lab?
Warning. Size small.
It's a hatch.
But we're all ready.
Depends on your perspective.
Let's not. We still haven't explored this.
Alright, we can. There's still more places to go to. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go sleep. Alright. I'll just schedule 2 games for next time. Alright, everyone. Thanks for staying with me for so long. I'm gonna go sleep now. You guys should also go sleep or rest or something. Alright, see you. Bye bye. Oh my god, I cannot wait. When is she gonna release? I need to get Sunday too. Bye bye. Yeah. Oh, it's just because I see the end. Like, since I know there's an end to this game, I can try to like finish it, but Starville has no end. Live stream is on Friday? Ah, yeah. It is. Alright. Bye everyone. Take care.